Hi, I'm Jacqueline. Thanks for joining me for this unboxing video. So I was at a trade show several weeks ago now, time just flies, and I saw this cutting system for fabric and I thought it was such a great idea. So I ordered one and it came in, honestly it came in a couple weeks ago, and I've been so busy with out of town guests and stuff that I opened the box, but I never took everything out of it, so I didn't get to actually look and see what's inside. So I thought it'd be fun if we unbox this today and see what I got. So this is called SewTites, SewTites. Okay, like I said, I ordered this a while ago, so I kind of forget what I ordered. Okay, this is just packaging. Let's get that out. Okay. So what was cool about this, I don't know about you, but when I'm cutting fabric, I have a lot of trouble with my ruler, like fishtailing and moving around. This has super, super strong magnets inside the ruler so that it doesn't slide around. So if you can see, the mat it's pretty thick because there's actually magnet inside there. And then the ruler, did see a demo of this at the show. The ruler has these magnets. So once you put it down, you can see it moves, but it doesn't move really easily. So it makes it really easy to hold to do your cutting. Then, okay, so I also got the booster pack. So these are extra magnets. Let me go, and it's really sticking. It is really sticking. So these are just, if you feel like you want even more magnetic security. Oh my God, do you hear that snap? That is really, these are really strong. So you can put the extra magnets down and yeah, that is not going anywhere. Okay, this is going to be so great for my cutting. And then I just want to show you the other side is white. So you've got a very light gray. So you've got two sides. So after you've used this for a while and you get grooves in it or something like that, you can always flip it over, or you can just pick the color that's the best for your sewing room, or if you're shooting videos and you want to have contrast, you're using a light colored fabric, you could use the dark background, and then if you're using a darker fabric, you could flip it over and use the white background. I am really looking forward to playing with this. I think it's going to be really handy. I think it's really going to help with my cutting accuracy. Then I also ordered, this is the hang stand, because I just want to show you, I also got the little hand magnetic sewing pins. So this is for if you're doing handwork like EPP or something, English paper piecing, and you don't want to use a lot of pins and things to hold your pieces together. They come in different shapes, and oh my gosh, the magnets are very strong. So what you can do is just use this, and just grab this is cardboard, but let's pretend this is your fabric for your EPP. You can just use that to secure your fabric pieces together, to sew them together without having to use pins or clips or anything like that. So since I got the little magnets, and then I got these booster magnets, I thought this would be pretty handy to have so that they're not floating all over the place on my sewing table. This is the Sew and Store hang stand. And, all right. So I have to read the instructions. I'm not quite sure exactly how this goes together, but the idea is, because I'm just taking it out of the box, but the idea is that this is like a stand, and this can stand on your sewing table, and then you've got some place to put all your magnets so that you don't have magnets like floating around on your table or getting lost in a drawer or something like that. So this is my new SewTites system, and I'm going to be trying this out, and I'm going to shoot another video to show you how it works for actual cutting in the sewing room. Okay, so first of all, I got my hang stand assembled. It was really easy to put together, and what's nice is it's got these rubber grips on the bottom, so when you put it on your table, it doesn't slide or anything. So when you're going to grab your magnets, it doesn't go anywhere. It's really, really sturdy. So here I've got a little scrap of fabric, and my engineer husband pointed out to me that it's not a magnet inside the cutting mat, it's a piece of metal that the magnets stick to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line up, I'm gonna put my fabric on here, Something I really like about this is a lot of cutting mats are just barely long enough or too short to get a half width of the fabric. So here's your fold. It doesn't really fit on the cutting mat. This, you've got plenty of room lengthwise. This is actually a 24 by 18. So lots and lots of room for cutting. And I'm just gonna set this down, line it up, and it's really easy, even though it's a strong magnet. This is great. It's not budging. So that was really quick and easy. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna do the other side. Let's square up the other side. And this time I'm going to use the extra magnets and just see how that works. So again, it worked really well without the extra magnets, but if I feel like I want a little extra, I can pop those on there. That really held. No problem at all. This is great because, like I said, I have a lot of problems with my ruler fishtailing when I'm cutting, and you can end up with a strip that's 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch off from one end to the other if your ruler slips. So this did not slip at all. Highly recommend this. It's SewTites. I'm going to put a link in the description of the video so that you can easily find it if you're interested and you want to go look at the website and find out more about it. Thanks.